We are live on YouTube. Welcome in, everyone. Yo, today is the day that Mercury stations direct. Let's just start off with that. The retrograde ends, and we are starting off, around 5:15 or something. Mercury is going to be stationing direct, and then it's going to go into its post-shadow period, which means we can still feel tinglings of the retrograde. I tweeted it was going to be a little bit of a bumpy landing, okay? And that is because Mercury was squaring the planet of surprise, Uranus, the planet of wild cards too. And so that was bringing in some shocking news and revelations. And it's going to be doing that again. And now it starts to station direct and go back to hit that Uranus. And Uranus also has to do with, not only surprise, but like electric shocks, electric downloads, okay, airplanes, the internet, not marketing, but the internet for sure. Mercury is marketing. So this can kind of be bringing in some shocking news with the new moon. And then after the new moon, we're going to be getting into a lunar eclipse, the last lunar eclipse in Libra until the node switch over into the Virgo and Pisces axis. So we are in a threshold. We are like the cardinal signs are releasing and closing out karmic cycles. There's a lot going on. So get in here. Happy birthday to all the Virgos. This is your time. This is your season. Shout out to y'all Virgos. Okay. We love you guys. We love the earth energy. We're being invited to ground in our gratitude. We are also being invited to manifest with this new moon, okay? Because we are not in a retrograde, because it's not eclipse season yet. This new moon is giving us a green light, but will you go for it, okay? If you get in your head about it too much, you won't. But if you allow yourself to be free, if you allow yourself to rebel, if you allow yourself to do something completely out of the ordinary, you are about to break the mold, honey. You're about to set a new standard for yourself. Okay, and that's really what this Virgo energy is about. Now, Virgo can also be the sign that can be a little bit too critical, wanting perfection out of themselves and everyone around them. So it's important to release that pressure. So yes, this new moon's great for manifesting. We will be doing our Reiki. Okay, we're doing our Reiki on the new moon on Monday, September 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I go live for about an hour. And Reiki is an energy healing modality that can be sent through time and space, baby. So wherever you are, you can receive the Reiki. And our focus for the Reiki is money magnet activation. Okay, because we're manifesting, we're attracting the money, financial stability, abundance, grounding, opening up roads, new opportunities, and stuff like that. This new moon is a great time to set your intentions. Do not sleep on this new moon, okay? If you want to join us for the Reiki, I'll be going live with a sound bath, a guided chakra meditation, and as well, we are going to be pulling some cards, seeing what our ancestors, angels, ancestors want us to know for the new moon in Virgo for this beautiful pivotal time. Okay, you can secure a spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. Okay, you can also book a private one-on-one reading with me. I do tarot readings as well as astrology readings. Okay, we can do live or pre-recorded. Yes, baby. But today we are getting into a collective overview for sure about what is the new moon energy. Then we're going to get into the signs, 12 zodiac signs. You can check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Okay, does it sound good? Does it sound good for you? And yes, so I'm wearing these, Monstera leaf earrings. Thank you. Because it's Virgo season. Okay, we're in an earth season. We're grounding. We're connecting with the plants. A new moon in Virgo ritual. Go get a new plant or repot your plant. Okay, get a new home for your plant. All right, so that could be something that we're connecting with Virgo. Virgo is ruled also again by Mercury. So it's a season where we can be feeling very stimulated with our nervous system, with our mind, and with conversation. Okay, Virgo also rules over our digestion. So it's important for us to take care of our, physical health, staying hydrated in Virgo season and cleansing our energy. That's why I was saying to wear white to cleanse your energy, take your cleansing showers, take your spiritual baths, okay, drinking your herbal teas, getting into maybe a new diet. This can also highlight a time where we want to reevaluate our routines, our schedules, and see what's been working for us and what we, no longer maybe have time for, no longer have the bandwidth for, no longer feel like it's grounding us. Maybe it is bad for our nervous system. Yeah, baby. Okay. Virgo is also a mutable energy, and this new moon in Virgo is going to be opposing Saturn. So a mutable energy means that this is a season, this is a time where the seasons are shifting. So we're getting ready for the change. We're feeling like, okay, we need to change. Something's got to give. That's what this mutable season is saying. We need to be adaptable and flexible in those Virgo energies, in the way that we're thinking and also the way that we're acting with our plan, with our intentions, right? And as well, like I was saying, this new moon is happening September 2nd. It's exact at 9:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will be opposing Saturn in Pisces. So Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, you guys are going to be influenced by this new moon specifically with this opposition happening. And what this is saying is that we may be a little bit hard on ourselves because Saturn can be a little bit of a depressing, isolating factor. It is the planet that has to do with time. So we could be judging how we've been spending our time, and also with the Saturn energy and reevaluating what it is that we want for the long term. Okay. Saturn is also representing our responsibility. So we may need to take responsibility over ourselves, over our lives, over what we're wanting to manifest. It's not enough to just pray about it, Pisces, but we also need to work on it, Virgo. Virgo is a sign of being of service, of giving back. So we're also maybe needing to be there for other people, or maybe we're feeling very overwhelmed with work or our schedules and our routines. And if you've been feeling like you're in a rut, Saturn is like, well, is this sustainable for your long term? Or is this making you feel isolated? Has this been making you feel very depressed? Has this been making you feel like stunted in a way? And then with the ruler of the moon, Mercury, being in a square to Uranus that's getting closer and closer, is like, okay, we need to break free of certain things. This is also calling in Jupiter in Gemini. Okay, so we're also having that contact with Jupiter in Gemini and Jupiter squaring Jupiter squaring Saturn in Pisces. So Jupiter is asking us to widen our perspective. Okay, see what it is that we've been called to learn from this. Jupiter is also the planet of abundance, but with Saturn here, it's like not the abundance that comes in overnight. It's the abundance that you made a plan. It's the abundance that you woke up at 5 a.m. for. It's the abundance that you really stood your ground. You really stood 10 toes down. You were not just like looking for easy results or something that was going to happen overnight. You were looking for something that was going to be feeling very grounded, very stabilizing for you, and something you can commit to for the long term. Okay. So Saturn is also giving us a reality check. Okay. This new moon in Virgo is giving us a reality check around maybe our habits, around our health, physical. Maybe we need to go get our eyes checked out, our teeth checked out, our gut, your hormones and all of that stuff with this Virgo energy. Okay. So that is kind of like what is going on with this Virgo new moon. Okay. And again, after that, we're having an eclipse. So don't do anything too crazy. Okay. September is coming in. We have eclipse season, and we also have the equinox, which is also getting us into a new shift with the cardinal season, and the equinox is representing equal day and equal night, bringing us back to balance, but in a very like unsuspecting way. And I also feel like there's a lot of Venus activity in the sky in this week leading up to this new moon, highlighting themes around love and money. And Venus is going to be sitting with the South Node. Now, the South Node is not a planet, but it is an asteroid. It's not an asteroid. Sorry. It's not a planet, but it is a mathematical equation around the moon's orbit around the sun, right? And the North Node is showing us where we're going, where we're energized. And the South Node is showing us what we need to release, let go of, right? And what has been, leaking your energy, draining you. So Venus is going to be with the South Node. And though this could be highlighting, draining relationships, ways that we're draining our resources, draining our finances, draining our bank account, but it's not serving us. Like, for instance, if you're, overspending money on things like DoorDash, when you could just go to the grocery store and get some food and make it at home for a quarter of the price, kind of those type of energies. So how have you been draining yourself? Maybe staying in relationships that have been outdated, or serving other people, Virgo, helping other people, but it's not reciprocal. And it's actually been making you feel lifeless. It's making you feel like you don't have enough to pour back into yourself. So basically with Venus and South Node, you want to kind of see who has been draining us, how have we been draining our bank accounts, and what what no longer values us and what we no longer value. Okay. Do you feel me? Now, a lot of people been asking me, what about the fixed signs? What about the fixed signs? Well, like I was telling you guys, Mercury and Uranus are in this square, and Mercury is in Leo and Uranus is in Taurus. So that is what is impacting the fixed signs. Fixed signs just care about their nervous system, okay? Making sure that they're not, driving themselves mad by trying to do too much or change everything at once, like when it's like 3 a.m. and you get that urge to just automatically change your life and just start completely, like, you're like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to completely live a different life. That's kind of what this energy is giving for the fixed signs. But it's like, also with Mercury and Uranus, there's just a lot going on in your plate. You could be feeling a little bit overstimulated and, thinking about things in a completely new, radicalized way. Okay. But yeah, that's basically what is going on in a collective energy. I tweeted about it too, but mostly that is it, you guys. Mostly that is it. What else was I going to say? Not really much. So let's get into our horoscopes. Baby. We're going to be starting off with our Aries. Okay, Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Aries, how are y'all feeling? Drop the Aries emojis in the chitty chat. Not the chitty chat. Chitty. Okay. So Aries, what is good? Ram gang, y'all have been going through an evolution and expansion in your life, okay, Aries? And so with it being Virgo season, this could be stressing you out a little bit, okay? This new moon can feel like almost like a pressure cooker, and things are getting very hot and things are getting very steamy for the Aries, okay? Now, you guys have also, like, September is a very, very, very big pivotal month for Aries, again, with that eclipse energy coming through. So it's like, I do feel like towards the end of the month, you're going to have more clarity, but it does start with this new moon in you guys reorganizing your schedule, your habits, your routines, what you do for wellness. And again, healing is not linear. Now, the new moon is sitting at 11 degrees, which is an Aquarius degree, which is wanting us to kind of emphasizing, like, how can we give back? Sometimes if we're feeling very, very stressed out or we're feeling too burdened by our own problems, when we kind of help out someone else, we get that energy back in a way, because we're also like, it's like a symbiosis. Okay. It's like, as we are giving that energy exchange, we're also releasing our worries, okay? We're making someone else feel better, and this is fueling us, the spirit of the humanitarian. But again, you don't want to do it to the point where you are feeling drained or it's taking up too much of your energy. Saturn is in Pisces, so maybe certain Aries as well are trying to detox. You're trying to cut out certain bad habits, ways of escaping or avoiding your problems also coming up here. Now, we also see Jupiter sitting here with you guys, activating your third house. So it would be a blessing for you guys to open up your throat chakra to communicate about what has been bothering you and why it's been bothering you, because that's what this eclipse season has. The eclipses in your sign have kind of been wanting you to find your own power. And, there has to be a lot of shadow work, and there has to be a lot of healing as well, because Chiron is in Aries, and Chiron is the wounded healer. So you guys are confronting your shadow side. Okay. Confronting your shadow side as well. Ciao. So Aries, let's see, select, edit, chart, whole sign, calculate. Okay, boom. Okay, so boom. Now you guys have a divine opportunity, certain Aries, about how to make money with fun, like how to make money fun, how to make making money fun, pleasurable, enjoyable, or maybe capitalizing off your own creativity in new and evolutionary ways. It's like you guys are the first sign, and I feel like this energy of like you guys are going to be the first to do something in your creative field, right? And it starts also with the way that you are activating your throat chakra, with the way that you are expressing yourself. Now, this season is also going to be highlighting Aries placements, relationships, okay? Because Venus is sitting in your 7th house. This could be a great time to meet new people, collaborate with people, make money with people. But again, the South Node is here. So you guys are number one going to see who's really there for you and who could have been fronting the whole time. Okay, Pharrell, you was just fronting Neptune gang. Another thing with this new moon is that Mars and Neptune are going to be in a square, and I don't feel like that's great for our immune system, our immunity in general. And this could also just be showing that people are acting in a way that they're not really sure of the results. So we want to really kind of lay low. Okay, we really want to lay low and protect our immune system and make sure we're taking care and we're taking our vitamins and we're doing all the things. Okay, you guys have the Guru card. I feel like this is saying that your answers that you're seeking are within you. You've been learning them since last year, October 23, and you're stepping out of a spirit of, you know, that's not my problem, that's not my job. Or with the Page of Cups, ways that, you know, you have been focusing on the petty things that haven't gone your way, instead of focusing on the new opportunities that you can make because things didn't go your way, because one door closed and another one open. You guys could be reminiscing over something that, you know, you feel so like heartbroken or bitter about, but it was what was best for you. And also more opportunities coming in. I also feel like with the Guru card, some of you guys can be wanting to, you know, go back to school, or you're wanting to share your knowledge, you're wanting to teach. You are relying on your own intuition with that. Okay. That was Aries. Now we are on my Taurus babies. Taurus, what's up? We got Burrow, the lucky Libra. Hey, thank you so much for the love, boo. Sending you them beautiful, bountiful blessings this Virgo season, boo. Yes. Okay, we popping on YouTube. But now we are on Taurus. Okay. Taurus placements. Let's get into what Taurus needs to know. Another earth sign, another earth babe. So earth, you guys are in your element in this season. You guys are feeling grounded in this season. And it does feel like a luxurious time for Taurus to really get in your creative bag. Okay. And Taurus could be feeling also a little bit more sensual, a little bit more sexual, a little bit more sexy. Okay, Taurus, it's really giving like pleasure. It's giving pouring into yourself, radical self-care, radical self-love. And also the romance in your life could also be getting a little bit spicy, mi amors, okay? I feel like some of you guys too, with this new moon happening in the 5th house, is kind of giving like you guys are giving birth to something as well that can be helping you to achieve your dreams over the long term. And maybe this does have to do with collaborating with your community, with your friends. Okay, really beautiful. It's like collaborating together, making the world a better place. We also see that here, the 2nd house is being activated with this mutable energy. So Taurus could have more opportunities to increase their income, okay, or at least their comforts, their resources, their reach. And maybe you're setting the seeds now to make more money in the future, okay? It's like you're putting in the OT now, you're putting in the hours now to make money in the future. Uranus is in Taurus, so you guys have that Mercury contact happening here, which is highlighting, you know, that you guys might be having some lucky thoughts, okay? A thought that drops in your head and it's like spirit is telling you, write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down, baby, write it down before you go to sleep. Thank you for the badge boost. Begin blessings over your new moon in Virgo. Shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you. On Instagram. So yes, with Uranus also sitting here in Taurus, like Taurus is getting a lot of curveballs, but at this point, y'all are just used to it. At this point, it's just like a part of life. So Virgo season is also helping you to ground in, like, you know what? Yeah, things can be going every which way, but right. But I feel all right. I know it's going to be okay. This is just a slight curveball. This is a slight change of plans, but I'm going to breathe, beloved, and I'm going to get over it. Okay. That's what's happening with Taurus. Okay. Now I feel like some of you guys too might be craving some artistic stimulation. Maybe this is going to the theater. Maybe this is going to a museum. Okay. Doing something that is like, okay, there is a reason to be alive, art, beauty, sex. Okay. Love. Thank you for the badge boost. Speaking blessings over your new moon in Virgo. Virgo, baby. What is happening, Taurus? You need to also see that some things were not meant to last. Okay. Uranus in Taurus. Certain things were not meant to last. And we have the death card showing something has to give. Something has to change. This is a transformation because the way that you were going about it was making your life more difficult. Taurus need to ask themselves how you've been making life a little bit harder than it needs to be, right? You got the power in your hands. We got the Magician card. And this is like you guys giving birth to a new life, seeing that you have the resources, Jupiter, the people, you maybe known them for a long time, Saturn in the 11th, or these people could also be giving you some tough love. And sometimes tough love is the best love because that love, light, rainbows, everything is like marshmallows and peanut butter. Obviously I'm hungry is not the way all the time. Like, yes, we want to feel encouraged. We want to feel supported. But sometimes I feel like with this Saturn energy, there needs to be some sort of daily dose of reality. And some of you guys need to know, maybe you had to get hurt. Okay. Maybe you had to disappoint yourself so that things can turn around in a better way. And also I feel like Taurus, this energy is saying like, don't act out of being provoked. Act out of knowing that there's something better out there and that you're okay with, sacrificing to get what it is that you want. Okay. The Magician card. Again, a great time to manifest and know that you have more options. And so Taurus is not about settling. It's not about, trying to make things work. Uranus and Taurus, baby, if it hasn't worked yet, it's not going to work. Okay. If you haven't had those realizations yet, something has to change. Something has got to give, Taurus. Okay. Yes. But I do feel like ultimately it also could be a very fertile season for Taurus, very abundant, very fertile, very, lucrative. So Taurus, work with the energy. Don't let that energy work you, baby, because the energy, if you're not working with it, it's going to be throwing that Uranus curveball. It's going to be throwing you certain sudden experiences and things that you have to deal with out the blue, right? And even if you do get those things, try to see where is the joy and the creativity and the pleasure in that. Okay. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Gemini placements. How are we feeling, Gemini? So we are in a mutable season and Gemini is a mutable sign. So this is great for Gemini. Jupiter's in your sign. Mars is in your sign. You guys are feeling more optimistic, perhaps. You guys could be feeling more motivated as well. And the new moon is sitting in your 4th house of home. So some Gemini placements could be moving or changing their home, wanting to add a fresh energy in their home. Maybe you are like relocating certain things, or let's say you're going to switch up where your bed is. You're going to switch up where your couch is or your desk is. The new moon in the 4th house can also be highlighting issues with your family. So the family you live with, the family you grew up with, things like that. Saturn is sitting in your house of career and the way that people see you. So you could also be feeling like people are misunderstanding you, or with this recent retrograde too, people are stuck on a certain version of who you used to be, but that's not who you are anymore. Okay. Some of you guys also been wanting to work from home. So that could also be something that you guys are manifesting around this new moon in Virgo, working from home. Or if you do work from home, you could be getting a little bit more responsibilities in your daily life. And there's just a little bit more to juggle with that. You guys also are needing to really protect your health. Protect your health, protect who you are around. This could also indicate that maybe certain people you work with or live with can be getting sick, and maybe you're helping them get back on the mend and helping them to feel better too. Or maybe you're feeling a little bit under the weather. And this could be likely because you have a lot of stress in your life. Okay. There's a lot of responsibilities going on with work, or you've been feeling like you are stuck in a stalemate and something has got to give. And it doesn't also help that, like, maybe there is some sort of discord with your home life or your family life. Okay. I also feel like this Mercury and Uranus square for the Geminis is saying like you guys could have a very sudden, unexpected conversation. This could also be like having super weird, super vivid dreams that are like trying to like drop ideas to you from your ancestors, from your higher self. And it's about taking those and making something of it. I also feel like a lot of spirit communication, your intuition is heightened with this energy. And overall, Gemini just feeling like they have a lot of things to be, a lot of things to do, a lot of places to be. You are in demand, Gemini. So another thing I see with you guys too is like some of you guys have been overwatering a plant. You've been overwatering a relationship. You've been over trying to like show and prove and tell your worth. And so at this point, at this rate, excuse me, you have to really prioritize what is feeling in alignment with you, what you're truly feeling connected to, connected with. Okay. Some of you guys are also needing to spend maybe more time with your children or doing something different with your children that can be enjoyable to both of you guys or to all of you guys. Ooh, Gemini, very interesting. You guys got the Tower card. The Tower card, which is all about unexpected things happening, things that can no longer sustain and come with you into the future. But it is the Water Tower card. So this kind of feels like an emotional breakthrough coming, you know, an emotional breakthrough or a breakthrough behind the scenes. Like if you've been wanting to release certain things around, you know, self-harm, self-sabotage, addictions or any mental health issues. It's like you're facing them head on and you're going to be successful with it because you're going to be allowing yourself to balance out. You're not the villain. You're not maybe even the hero. Maybe you're somewhere in between. So it's like not being so judgmental of yourself. We have the Fool card and the Six of Wands. The Fool card is showing a new, fresh beginning, but it is in the reverse. So we could be second guessing, taking a leap of faith, but trust if you do, it will work out better than you imagine. Six of Wands. It will be more successful. It will be more victorious. And people could also be giving your flowers as you can set to inspire them by taking those first steps, by taking the initiative. Okay. Instead of going back and forth about it. Should you not? No. Yes. Trust your intuition and it will lead you to better places. Okay. But first, something has got to give. The Tower card, something has got to give. Something doesn't have a strong, solid foundation. There's leaks in it. And some Geminis also could be feeling like you've been crying yourself to sleep because of this frustration of denying your own intuition. Okay. Don't love that. Oh my God. Don't love that. Cancer placements, Cancer, sun, moon, rising. Are you in the building? Let me see them 6-9. Let me see the crabs. Need my water when I'm on Cancer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cancer, how we feeling? How we doing, Cancer? Like, Cancer needs to chill right now. Cancer needs to chill right now and take advantage of Virgo season because when we hit eclipse season, you guys are going to be on the hot seat. Okay. So right now, take advantage. We got the new moon happening in your house of communication and expression. So Cancer season, we're going to be hearing a lot from the Cancers. Okay. We're going to be maybe hearing from Cancer placement we haven't heard from in a long time. Finally, also, you know, maybe these people are dropping new projects, new music, okay, new paintings, new sources of expression. Cancer also can be feeling like some of you guys are feeling like the life of the party, okay? And if money has been feeling like it kind of slowed down for you guys, there could be money kind of coming through after this new moon in September 2nd. Okay, so money is going to be flowing better for the Cancers than it was. But you guys have a lot of things working out behind the scenes with Jupiter in your 12th house. Now, you guys can have a encounter. Like, let's say you are, going to like your local supermarket, or you're going to your local party, your local fair, your local whatever the heck, right? You can have a chance encounter with someone that can really help clarify your vision, clarify your hopes, your dreams. This is a great season for networking and being social. All right. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know how the people that you meet can help you to realize your life purpose, right? Now the new moon, again, since happening in your house of communication, it's going to be opposite Saturn in the 9th house. So this can be giving you guys certain like travel restrictions. If you guys had a road trip or a trip in general, this can show that maybe the dates will change, the time will change, or you wanted to book it, but then there's some sort of delay happening with that. Maybe some Cancer placements are also wanting to go to school or get some sort of education. And if you're feeling like, oh my God, I don't want to go to school, it's going to take a long time, it's like those years are going to come and by whether you go to school or not. So you might as well take advantage of the time and invest it Saturn in the 9th house. Some of you guys can also feel like, maybe a crisis of faith. You used to believe one thing and now you're being faced with other truths. And now you're kind of questioning, what do you believe? And it could be an invitation for you to expand. Maybe your belief systems were holding you back in a certain way. And now it's like, you're ready to learn from different cultures. You're learning to learn from different people. You don't want to be in a bubble with just like people who are just like you, because in that sort of container, you don't have any choice options to grow and to really expand and put on your butterfly wings. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Now, Cancer family could be really triggering you, or like a roommate, or some of you guys, it's a partner that you live with that could be very triggering for you. Okay. And if you let the anger build up, you will explode. Okay. If you let the anger build up, you will explode. You guys are going to be dealing with more feelings of like impulsivity and anger as Mars moves into your sign and also retrogrades into your sign. So towards the end of the year, as we're coming up into this, Cancer is going to be a little bit more irritable. Cancer is going to be also feeling like they need to make certain moves, right? And you guys have the Sun card, one of my favorite cards, the Sun card. This is about saying yes. This is about finding your true north, what's really truly bringing you joy, and things being illuminated, things being shown to you, clarification and clarity after a feeling of maybe emotional ups and downs, emotional roller coasters. And this could also indicate certain indecision. It's like 1 minute you want to say yes, next minute you want to say no. But Spirit is saying with the Sun card, say yes. Say yes. Do the thing. Okay. Do the thing. And with the Two of Wands, I feel like something beautiful is going to come from it, maybe in 2 weeks. Maybe, I think 2 weeks. It's going to come quick because we have the eclipse coming and it's a wand. But you guys have 2-2. You could also be seeing that number 2-2 a lot, okay? Thank you guys for all the love, all the blessings, baby. And it's 345 in New York. I love that. 345, 345. Steps to this, levels to this, okay? Period. Now we're on Leo. Leo's sun, moon, rising, Leo placements. Leos come in. Let me see the Leos roar. Leos are like, it's still my season. So tell me happy birthday. I can hear it. I can hear you guys. Okay, Leo. So we do have the new moon happening in your house of money, honey. So Leo got their mind on the money and the money on their mind. Okay, Leo, y'all is not playing about your coins, your change, okay, your savings, your investments, your all those things. Okay, yeah, like yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay, 1 year older, 1 year richer, okay? And you're setting those intentions around your finances, around financial freedom. Maybe you're doing the Reiki, the money magnet Reiki, new moon, new money, new month, baby. Yes, Leo, I feel it for you. Now, this new moon is opposing Saturn in your 8th house, right? So this could show that maybe your partner or people you share a home with, people you share resources with, people you live in with, they could be going through certain struggles that's trickling down to you, you know? Another thing we see with this Leo energy is feeling like maybe you're feeling like, yes, money's coming in, but you also have debt. You also have insurance and taxes, and you also need to like get your credits situated and sorted. So it's like you guys are having a lot of responsibilities with the money that is borrowed or money that is owed to you. Okay. Now we also see that Mercury is in Leo. Mercury's in your sign. So you could be feeling busier than usual, or also feeling that nervousness, nervous exhaustion, or feeling like there's just too much going on for you. So it's important for you to ground and root in the things that feel valuable to you. Okay. Another thing we see is that, you know, Jupiter is sitting in your 11th house, activating that this season certain dreams can come true. You can also be making new friends, expanding your social circle, and making friends from different backgrounds, or maybe friends with different beliefs, or they just are from a different place than you are, which is beautiful. Another thing here with the Leo energy is that, you know, this Saturn influence, right? And then the Mars and the Neptune with the 11th and 8th house. Mars and Neptune can feel like a loss of energy. Now, this can show that maybe the ways that you were going about pursuing a dream, pursuing a dream that you had, or a wish, has been feeling like it doesn't have a lot of momentum, or you haven't been working in a more efficient way. So allow that clarity to come to you. And also protecting your immune system is very important. Or this could also be like a friend or someone you live with, some partner, feeling into that, you know, feeling sick or feeling like they don't have enough energy. So that's another thing to look out for with the Mars and Neptune. Generally, this is not really a lot of fun. Mars and Neptune coming together. And this can also, you know, this is a collective. So it's not like, oh my God, Leos are the only ones experiencing it. No, we all are. So we all need to do that. But this is happening in the 8th house, which can kind of be giving us curveballs, and the 11th house. Okay. Which can talk about the actions that you're taking for those dreams, for those wishes. And maybe with Neptune, you had rose-colored glasses. You thought, okay, if I do this, I'm going to get these results. And then you realize, okay, maybe I didn't actually go about it in that most productive way, right? You guys have the King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Yeah, money is on your mind. Y'all get into the bag. King of Pentacles. This is also about being your true self and taking pride in it, which is that Leo vibe. Also means also earth energy towards Virgo Capricorn. But this is saying that, you know, maybe you guys are making money being yourself. You're making money in a way that feels more authentic, free, and aligned for you, or even just more sustainable. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles, and this is, aces are a seed. There's something new. There's a new door opening for you, a new door of maybe health, healthy habits, honoring yourself, being true to yourself, and also money coming through. But we have the Knight of Swords reverse. So this can show that maybe you're gonna feel like someone's attacking you with their words. Okay. This could be a lover, a friend, Venus, a woman, attacking you with their words. But it's like, if someone's trying to bring you down, they're already beneath you. If they're trying to cut you down, they're already beneath you. You don't have to stoop down to their level, because you have a conscience and you probably might feel a little bit bad after. Okay. All right, my loves. Now we are on Virgo. Virgo, happy birthday to the Virgos. How are we feeling, Virgo, 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 Virgo? Happy birthday to the Virgos. I can't believe it's Virgo season. I can't believe it's Virgo season. But shout out to the Virgos doing their thing in this season. This is a beautiful new moon for you guys, okay? The only thing I would say for you is that, when the new moon is in your sign, this is like you entering a new cycle, right? That's going to last for that year. So you really want to think and put the focus on yourself. But there's like a ball and chain in the Virgo's life. And that person is most likely the person you spend the most time with, or you invest the most energy into. This could be the person that, your husband, your wife, your best friend. They could be kind of feeling like a burden. They could be feeling like there's a little bit more responsibility that's coming through with taking care of that relationship. Or with Saturn there, maybe they're going through depression. They could be going through a hard time and maybe they need your support, right? So that's another thing happening. But ultimately, this is a beautiful new moon. Some of you guys are taking on more responsibility because of your partner, or, some of you guys, if you're single, you're feeling more lonely, or you're feeling like maybe hard on yourself that you are single for some of you guys, because Saturn is sitting here. It's feeling like even if you're in a relationship, maybe you feel isolated in your relationship, isolated with your best friend. Like you guys might not just be feeling like you're on the same page, because Saturn can kind of be a sobering planet, a planet that makes you feel like you're an island, I do feel, though, that it is positive because we also have the Jupiter influence, right? Jupiter is sitting in your 10th house. So either way, you're getting more abundant of opportunities from your career, from your job, or people are looking at you in a more favorable light. So things can kind of shift towards the way that you want them to go. Now, Venus and the South Node are sitting in your 2nd house. And I feel like this can just show that maybe you're going to be spending some money, okay? Spending some money that you maybe didn't want to spend, but anything you spend comes back to you times 10, okay? Staying in that frequency of alignment, authenticity, and abundance, okay, baby? Then the Mars and Neptune influence is happening in the 10th and 7th house. So you guys also needing to really protect your immune system. And this could also be showing that there's some mess ups or something you didn't know with work, or people misunderstanding you, okay? Because the 10th house can show that, like, the way that you've been working on something has been counterproductive. And so there's going to be some illumination around that, something coming to light with that. And also taking care of your immune system. And if it's not you, it could just be someone you work with or your partner feeling a little bit under the weather, and then you got to take care of them. And isn't that a whole responsibility? But it's something that feels good to Virgo, because Virgo wants to help other people, right? They want to be of service. Another thing we see is that Mercury is in the 12th house. So I feel like your dreams are highly activated in this time, and you could be having dreams of people you haven't seen in a very long time, or ideas that you forgot, or reoccurring dreams. You can also be having dreams that are divine downloads coming through here. Okay, maybe you have a dream of a place that you've never visited, but you want to go to. Hey, thank you, babes. They said it's Beyonce. Is it Beyonce? Beyonce. Okay, speaking of Virgos, Beyonce. Hey, boo. Hey. Virgos, okay. Virgo's ready to start this new cycle because they are ready to apply that wisdom. Page of Wands. It's like, I don't know how I'm going to get it done, but baby, I'm going to get it done. And nobody is going to stop me. Nobody's going to stop me. I got the green light. You got this sun card saying to go for it. Whatever is in your heart, whatever is in your spirit, whatever you're passionate about, saying yes to it. We also have the Guru card, okay? I feel like the Guru card in the reverse can kind of give tough lessons, but it's like you turn those tough lessons into transmutation, into transformation. And with the Guru card, it's also saying you know better, so baby, it's time to do better. Stop asking for advice when you got that dog in you. When you got that dog in you, you already know. Page of Wands. You don't need someone else's approval to tell you to go for it. Okay. I also like with the Sun card, you guys are looking at the brighter side of life and feeling a little bit more optimistic, even if you have been feeling a little lonely, even if you have been feeling a little isolated, even if you have been feeling like I want to me for me. Saturn in the 7th house, you know, chacho. Okay. How are we doing? Libra's placements, Libra sun, moon, rising. Come in here, drop the scales, my Librarians. Librarians. Okay, so Libra, you guys here, y'all getting ready for your season, for your sazon. Venus is in your sign, okay? And Libra, you guys are getting ready for the lunar eclipse, the last lunar eclipse in Libra. So Libras are clocked in, Libras are present, Libras are in the hot seat for September. And with this new moon, right, happening on September 2nd, Venus is in your sign. Beautiful. You're feeling more beautiful. But then South Node is there. Maybe it's like the beauty maintenance is a lot. Okay. You're realizing maybe I don't need to go and do all this stuff. Okay. It's a lot. Maybe you want to go thrifting. You want to reinvent your look because the one that you have right now has been draining you. You've been feeling tired. It's been feeling stale. It's been feeling stagnant. Right. And so you're ready for a makeover of yourself, maybe of your environment, of your space that you take up every day, because with the Venus energy here just wants to bring more peace and balance and beauty. But their South Node is here as well, saying like, yo, you guys are probably going to be feeling more tired in September. So you're going to need to reserve more space for yourself, for your rest, and to, you know, bring more peace and balance and harmony into your life. Venus is in your 1st house. This could also be attracting a lot of different social events that you need to go to and places you need to be, people you need to see. But again, South Node is here. So say yes very selectively. Like imagine yourself as like a black Amex. Like you can't be everywhere. You're not accepted everywhere. Libras are the black Amex, okay? Then we have this new moon in your 12th house that is kind of confirming and corroborating with the fact that you're tired. You need to lay low. There's a great time to stay home, watch a movie, make a movie, okay? Or like turn off all the stuff, listen to some Sade and like redecorate, okay? Redecorate, like just change certain things. If you haven't worn something in a long time, baby, throw it out. You don't have space, you don't have time for that. New moon in your 12th house could also be activating your intuition, where you're feeling like your dreams are wilder than your real life. Okay, I mean your literal dreams, the ones in the astral. Now, this opposition is happening to Saturn in the 6th house. So you could feel overworked and underpaid, overworked, overburdened, and not appreciated enough. And this can kind of emphasize more stress on Libra, which is why you need to calm down, which is why you need to chill out, which is why you need to take a nap. Okay. Because Saturn in the 6th house could also indicate that your mental or physical health is suffering in some way. Very much so too, with Neptune being here and that Mars energy. I feel like with the Jupiter and Mars in Gemini in the 9th house, you guys have been feeling like you want to work smarter, not harder. You guys have also been traveling maybe more than usual. So part of that travel does take up a lot of time, which is also can be exhausting. And if it's not travel, some of you guys are in programs, you're back in school, you're studying, you're immersing yourself in gaining more research and gaining more wisdom. So that's taking up a lot of energy too. It's this energy of like prioritizing what's super important to you and what you don't really need to pay attention to anymore. Okay. I love that. Lucid dreams. Just got back from a trip. It's giving Libra. But remember, Venus is in Libra. This is really good for you. So it's like, even if you're feeling tired, even if you're feeling drained, even if you're like rebalancing your energy, or like you feel like physically under the weather or mentally under the weather, maybe nobody could even tell. Nobody could even tell, because you still come through in your Sunday best. You still come through with a bright aura. You still come through with $1 million smile, okay? And that's what we need you for, Venus in Libra. Now we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the Death card, okay? Now I feel the Death card coming through with like this season more of shedding, more of focusing on your spiritual life, right? The Death card is like you're closing out that cycle till a new season, a new cycle begins in Libra season. The Death card can also show you how you have been maybe giving your power away to something and now you're ready to transform it. There has been something you were working on, but it wasn't satisfactory and it wasn't giving you those things that you had wanted. You didn't get the results that you wanted. You're feeling maybe bored with something, or you've been procrastinating because you haven't been as inspired, but it's all going to change very quickly. 8 of Wands. Now this could be an encounter, an experience that you have, or a sudden desire and motivation that comes through that changes things for the better. 8 of Wands is saying things will change quicker than you had expected. These doors are closing. The Death card, don't be afraid, because death is not death. Death is rebirth. Death is new life. But first you need to let it go. First you need to shed. Another thing, Libras can be seeing who's phony and who's fake, who's not really there for you as well. Energy vampires coming out the woodwork. Ain't got time for that. Okay. Scorpio. Are we in the building? My Scorpio placements, sun, moon, rising. Drop the scorpion for me, Scorpios. Scorpios, this new moon is saying, make a wish, baby. Make a wish. Make a wish, but don't tell anybody so it comes true. Okay, you guys have a new moon in your 11th house of wish fulfillment. So this is a great time for you to set an intention around a wish and a dream that you have. This could be a great time for Scorpio as well to maybe not only make new list of, what it is that you want for yourself, but there could be something you've been working for, something you've been wanting to achieve for a long time that's finally coming into fruition for ya. So it's giving dreams come true. Now, the new moon in your 11th house, maybe you're making new friends or you're joining up with new groups, new organizations, okay? But I also feel like Scorpio can be feeling like you have been in a creative rut. And that's why you need to change up your scenery, or you need to be around your friends or people that inspire you, or in an environment that inspires you to stay motivated for those dreams that you have, for those goals that you have, right? Saturn is sitting in your 5th house. Some of you guys, if you do have children, can be going through issues with your kids because maybe they need more structure, they need more discipline, or you need to have more patience with them as well. This could be showing that you guys are going to have a whole different structure or routine with your kids, okay? Another thing I'm seeing here with this energy is that Venus is in your 12th house, also showing that enemies, okay? Hidden enemies coming out, whether this is our friendships, coworkers, partners, people who have hidden animosity, hidden jealousy towards you, it will be revealed to you in this month of September, whether it is the new moon or it is the eclipse. Pay attention to that, okay? Because all those energy vampires, all those people who prey on your downfall will be exposed, okay? Or people who are just shady AF to you, Scorpio. Shady A mother F and F. Now, Mars and Neptune square happening in your 8th and 5th house, okay? So it feels like, Mars here and Neptune, I feel like there could be certain ways that you feel disappointed by the people around you, right? And maybe you outgrow them for your own health. You feel disappointed by them. Their actions disappoint you. They could also be stressing you out. And it just feels like ain't nobody got time for that. Maybe you need to love them from afar, love them from a distance. Could also be showing certain debts having to pay for your health. Okay, you guys got this Strength card. Oh my God, and the Devil card. in the reverse. Okay, so with the Strength card, I always feel like this is showing that, there's going to be some triggers popping up, okay, for the new moon in Virgo. You could be feeling a little bit triggered, a little bit on edge. The Strength card wants you to know that you are stronger than you imagine. You are more powerful, and you can take on whatever the universe is throwing at you, whatever triggers. Strength card is really about reprogramming yourself, reprogramming the thoughts that you're thinking. Have they been helping you, or, do you need to kind of lessen those instincts that have been detrimental, that have been leading you to act with impulse, right? And have been taking your power away from you. We got the Devil card in reverse, which is highlighting codependent relationships. Maybe some of you guys having the strength to release yourself from codependent relationships. You can see that, that people have chains over them, but the chains are very loose. You have the strength, you have the power to free yourself from this. Now, some of you guys, this is from overworking yourself, okay, without getting the rewards. This could be addicted to someone, addicted to a relationship for sex, addicted to a substance for escapism, addicted to running away and avoidance, right? And so with the Devil card, we want to be present, okay, in our power and in our control. And then we also have the Two of Cups, make love, not war, okay? And so this could be showing some reconciliation between people, or just people seeing different sides of the same coin, okay? And emphasizing that we're better together. We don't need to fight. We need to be more mature, okay? Sagittarius. What's good, Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius. Let me see the bow and arrow. Let me see the horses. So Sagittarius is a mutable sign, and we are in a mutable season. So ding, 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 baby, you are up, okay? Sagittarius is feeling this new moon in Virgo, and in a very positive way, I believe. This is highlighting one of the best houses in astrology, the 10th house. So you guys are on display. All eyes are on you. New money, new opportunities coming through, maybe new promotions, new jobs, or, if you open up your throat chakra, if you are bold, there could be beautiful opportunities flowing to you, okay? This is really giving promotions. This is giving people seeing you in a new light, okay? This would be a great time to manifest the goals that you have, for the way you want people to look at you, the opportunities that you want to flow into your life. Who are you? How do you want people to, what do you want people to remember you by? That is what you want to set these intentions around. The Saturn is also opposing this in the 4th house. So this could be bringing up family issues, family karma, family debts, okay? Some of you guys, it is showing that there's some things going wrong in your house. This could be locks going wrong, problems with your windows, problems with people you live with, maybe needing to spend money on unexpected things in your home, which is never fun, or feeling like you've outgrown your space, outgrown where you call home. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. We also have Jupiter and Mars sitting in your 7th house. So Sagittarius, you guys are in this season right now. Venus in your 11th house. You could be meeting a lot more people. Okay. Expanding on that. But again, the Mars is squaring to Neptune. Okay. Mars is squaring to Neptune. This could be frustrations in relationships because of disappointments, because people aren't following through with, their promises. And that is frustrating. That is annoying. Some of you guys, if it's not frustrations with these people, this could also be feeling more, sexually turned on as well, and feeling very randy, or feeling sexy in your skin as well. Okay. Feeling sexy in your skin as well. Some of you guys may be Venus in the 11th house, meeting new friends, and South Node is there. So as you are letting go of certain friendships, finding new ones. If you're letting go of certain dreams, finding new ones. You guys got the Tower card. Oh my goodness. Oh my gooseness. The Tower card is expecting the unexpected. The Tower card is saying some ish about to hit the fan. Things cannot stay the way that they were, but it's beautiful, because when you burn it all down to the ground, now you can build back again, right? Because it was tiring. It was exhausting. It was giving you a headache. And with this 10 of Wands, it was like you were working towards something, but was it working for you? Maybe you need to delegate. Maybe you need to ask people for help. Maybe you need to, stop carrying the burdens that are no longer yours to carry. 3 of Cups reverse. People have been gossiping with you. They've been bringing you into gossip. They've been talking about you when you haven't been there. That could be revealed and rupture certain relationships. And for some of you guys, could also be symbolizing third party situations, okay, where it's like you're talking to another person, someone else is talking to another person, okay, and that is revealed, and that is a burden, and that is annoying, causing that anger and that impulsivity, right? Oh, hell no. Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign. We're in earth season. So shout out to the Capricorns. Your guys are going to be coming, your hot seat energy is coming up with the eclipse later on this month. Okay. Later on in September. So right now, this new moon, take it easy, right? This new moon is teaching you something new. You guys are going to be more curious with this new moon happening in the 9th house. Now, this could be you reading a new book, you taking a trip to somewhere you've never been before, you wanting to study, wanting to learn, wanting to teach, okay? This is saying like, dream big, right? Dream very, very big. If people aren't laughing at your dreams, they're not big enough. Now, a lot of you guys too can be deepening your faith or spirituality. Maybe some of you guys are going back to church or finding a church, finding a spiritual community to engage with. And I also feel like some Capricorn placements could be really getting into their rights, getting into law or true crime or something like this. You're wanting to know your rights and maybe as well questioning your beliefs. And we also see that this new moon is opposing Saturn in your 3rd house. So this could be feeling like there's some miscommunication going on. People aren't understanding you, or 2, maybe there's some discord and tension happening in your family relationships with your cousins, with your siblings, or with your neighbor. Like your neighbor's pissed at you, you're pissed at your neighbor, they're too loud, whatever it is, like there could be issues going on with that, or the community, or feeling like you're closed in because people are judging you. We also have Venus in the 10th house, which is usually good for making more money, but then the South Node is here. So it's like, I feel like you make the money, but it's like you're tired after you make it. So that's another thing coming through it for you guys. We also have Mercury, Uranus square happening. That is going to be inviting you to a transformation and a radical rebirth, a radical birth, because Uranus is in your 5th house. The 5th house is where we create new things, but it's something different. It's something liberating. It's something very freeing. It's something that people didn't expect from you. So I feel like with you guys here, you guys have this motivation to completely transform, to completely change. And now you want to do your due diligence. You want to do your research. You want to talk to experts. You want to get, cite different sources, because it's like you are curious. You're curious and you have questions and you want them answered. Period. You have questions, you want them answered. Capricorn's another one too, as well, like taking care of your physical health, very, very important. Your auric health, very, very important. Some of you guys could just also be getting some disappointing news. Okay. But I do feel like overall, it's going to be giving abundance and change, right? You guys got the 10 of Pentacles. This is my ancestor card showing that your ancestors, spirit guides, angels are protecting you, and that whatever it is that you're being thrown into right now, you need to have a lot of patience with it. You need to have a lot of trust in it and know that things worth having do not happen overnight. You're being led and into a new season here, but you're focused on the worries. You're focused on the when is it going to happen, instead of like knowing that the win is coming. And then, we also have the 5 of Swords reverse. So this is disappointed in someone's actions, maybe disappointed in what someone has said to you, or maybe even the way that you spoke to someone. This is showing that there could be certain arguments happening here, things not going, again, just feeling misunderstood. someone saying something that really cuts deep into you. And then maybe you think about them differently. They think of you differently. Okay. But ultimately, this is so you can move on. I feel this energy of like the allure of someone is gone, or you took someone off a pedestal and you realize your own power. So praise God for that. Okay. Aquarius, are you here? So good. So good. Okay. Aquarius. Yes, welcome. And if you go on YouTube, you can rewind as well. If you watch it on YouTube to your signs, I put a banner so you always know what sign I'm on YouTube. Okay. So yes, we are on Aquarius. My beautiful Aquariuses, how are we feeling in this energy? Aquarius, it might not be too good, to be quite frank with you. I do feel like Aquarius is in their feelings. All right. This new moon is happening in the 8th house. Aquarius is in their feelings, and they're also in their bag, and they're trying to reinvent their bag. They're paying off their debts. They're paying off, maybe taxes. They're getting good accountants and seeing also what is really worth your energy. If it's not an equal energy exchange, it might be something that just is not serving you anymore. New moon in the 8th house is saying there is a rebirth, there is a transformation happening here, and it's opposing Saturn in the 2nd house. So you could be feeling like, money hasn't been flowing like it used to. Your resources have been drying up in a way, and that's because you're being called to reinvent the way that you make your money, or the value that you place on yourself, the value that you place on your finances. So it is a time that, Aquarius, not only are you going through a rebirth, you're also focusing on your finances. You're focusing on your financial abundance. You're focusing on making your money work for you. Some of you guys will be inheriting something, maybe like from your ancestors, or you're inheriting something, through a marriage or through knowing someone. They want to give you something. And so that could be good. You could be getting a gift from someone. Mercury is in your 7th house. And again, it just went retrograde. So you guys most likely were talking or heard from an ex. And now you could have gotten some clarity on why that situation didn't work out the way you had wanted it to. Mercury is also squaring to that Uranus in your 4th house. This can show, that you're thinking about the people you live with in a different way, or there's some like sudden awkward conversations happening with your family or your roommates or your partner. And this can kind of challenge you to, see that maybe you're not always right. Maybe there is another perspective. Like, how can you see both sides? Don't get too fixed and stuck on the way that you see things, because you're in the season of rebirth. You're in the season of transformation. You're in the season of divine intervention. So it's like you make a plan and God laughs. So don't get frustrated when things aren't going in the way that you had wanted. Okay. Now, some of you guys, if you have children, your children as well, you could be taking care of your children's health. Your children could be feeling like they need more nurturing at this time. They need more time from you. That could be also very healing. Okay, which is beautiful. Some of you guys are spending money on travel. Don't get like the insurance protection or whatever, or don't spend more than you actually need to. Okay. I also feel like some of you guys are going to get some very rare avant-garde finds or pieces that you can purchase that will be very beautiful for you, that you are very excited about. Yes. Oh no, you guys got the 3 of Swords, the Devil card. You guys are taking your power back. Boom, period. You guys are taking your power back. You've seen how people have disappointed you, or, you've seen how the way that you've acted has disappointed yourself, giving your power away. The Devil card, putting your power, your hopes in someone else's hands. The Devil card also is like, how have you been running away from things, right? So you're claiming back your power. You're in a season of intense transformation, and it is feeling very emotional for you. You got the Tower card. Anything that is not meant to come into this new chapter post this eclipse can no longer come, and you can no longer escape it, and you can no longer avoid it, and you can no longer play clueless, play dumb, play like you don't know what's going on, because you're very smart, Aquarius. Okay, you're very, very smart, and this divine just doesn't have time for you acting like you're not. Okay, period. Okay, now we're on Pisces. Pisces, my fishies, do you feel me? Are you here? Thank you for the badge, boo. Speaking blessings over your new moon in Virgo. Welcome, everybody. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. Pisces, sun, moon, rising. Pisces, you're immutable. You're mutable. So you guys are definitely being affected by this mutable new moon in Virgo happening in your 7th house of relationships. Okay. So you guys could be spending more time with your partner, meeting new people. And, this could be your lover. This could also be a best friend. This could just be people in your life that you're intimate with, that you open up and you share the most vulnerable sides of yourself with. Okay. Now, Saturn is sitting in Pisces. So Pisces has been feeling a little like down in the dumps. They need a little bit of a pick me up. They need a little bit of a spice in their life. Okay. So Pisces, don't be too hard on yourself. Saturn is there kind of drying up your joy. So where can you find joy, right? Well, usually where Venus is, or where Jupiter is, we can find some joy. You can find some joy at home. You can find some joy with your family, with people who feel like family to you. You can also have some joy where you are making wise financial decisions. So you're like, selling maybe certain things that are valuable that you no longer use, or you are diversifying your portfolio. Okay. That could be making you very happy. Now, Saturn is also in your sign. You could have been losing a lot of weight, or as well with the Saturn here, just kind of fighting through battles of depression or battles of feeling like isolated. And in this season, you kind of have to look outside of yourself and see, who is around me? Who is my support system? How, have I been maybe too caught up in my own ish that I haven't really been a good friend, or I haven't been a great partner? I need to pour back into that. You guys also have that Mercury that was retrograding your 6th house. You're focusing a lot on your health and your routines and your schedule. Now, Mercury squaring to Uranus, there could be some unexpected pop-ups in your schedule. So you got to stay adaptable and stay flexible. Okay, baby. Be careful as well around your home, so to avoid accidents. Again, your health, very, very important, with Neptune being in Pisces, squaring to Mars in the 4th house. Okay. Your health, your family's health, and also making sure that you're taking deliberate, well thought out action. Okay. That's going to be a good energy exchange. 6 of Pentacles. You guys have the Sun card. Lots of Sun card for a lot of different signs. So I feel like this new moon in Virgo is bringing us some joy, is bringing us some blessings. Okay. Sun card is about saying yes, and then about an accomplishment that you had, or that someone close to you had, and you guys are celebrating this milestone. Maybe it's a new home. Maybe it's taking a trip together. Maybe it's someone's birthday. And it's like you're pouring into the people who pour into you. Okay. And if you're needing something, ask for something. People are most likely to say yes to you. And you also have the Fool card. So I feel like you're putting yourself in situations that maybe you haven't put yourself in before, but it's feeling aligned with you. It's feeling good to you, and it's feeling brand new. And ultimately with the Fool card, this is about, trusting your intuition. You guys are the most intuitive sign. So trusting your intuition, not being afraid to jump into something, not knowing how it's going to specifically end, but knowing I needed to break the rut. I needed to break the cycle. I needed something new and fresh. Period. Okay. So that is it, my loves. That is us. We did all signs horoscopes. If you've made it this far, drop a B emoji in the comments, in the live, in the replay comments, and join us for our money magnet activation for the new moon in Virgo, September 2nd. A great time to set intentions before eclipse season, for opening up roads, okay? For new chapters, new beginnings, new money, new financial opportunities, and abundance, baby. Secure your spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. And if you would like me to give you an astrology reading, a tarot reading, book one on my site. I do live and pre-recorded readings, and the Beloved Reiki School Level 3 is open for enrollment, okay? Now, I am going to send you guys all my love for this new moon in Virgo. It's an Earth new moon. It's a great time for manifesting, for grounding, and also with this opposition to Saturn, being a little bit realistic, okay? Getting your head out your mother effing culito and keeping it real with yourself. Okay, the reality checks are coming in, and sometimes you got to put in them work to get those rewards. Okay, nothing worth having is coming overnight. Period. Punto. Yeah. Okay. Hope you guys loved it. Let me know. Like the video, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Sending you all my love and blessings. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.